It's Wednesday afternoon, and it's time for us to turn our attention to legal matters. This is part of our commitment to putting Southeast Texas first. When we get to ask the judge and get answers to some of your questions, we are joined today by Judge Courtney Arkeen. She is at the 128th District Court in Orange County. Judge, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Jordan. Good afternoon.
I appreciate you making time for us. This first question from Linda, who says, what does it mean when a townhouse is in probate? The owner died and owes the association approximately $3,000. How do we go about getting the money she owes?
Well, hopefully there's a probate that has been filed in the county where she passed away. So first I would check the county clerk's office, see if there's a probate that has been filed. And if there is, then you can file a claim in that probate to receive that money back from the estate. You would probably need to get a lawyer to help you draft that, but the answer is you would file a claim in the probate case to get your money reimbursed.
And I'm guessing she's asking on behalf of the homeowners association there? Most
yes,
likely.
that was my assumption.
Yeah,
yes.
Same. All right. This next question from a viewer who says, hey, I just bought land, but the new survey doesn't match the fence line. My neighbor says the fence is the real boundary. How do we decide who's right?
Well, the first thing you would do would be hire a licensed professional surveyor to do a survey of the land. They will do a meets and bounds description. There should be some iron rods for the corners, and they can determine those boundaries. If both of you look at it and you still disagree on the boundaries, then you could file a petition in court called a declaratory judgment action that makes a declaration as to what those boundaries are, or you could also file a motion for summary judgment to find that there are no issues of material fact.
So based on their initial question, they apparently did a survey when they did the purchase. So you're suggesting they should maybe bring in someone else, find another surveyor to do the same thing?
Yes, I would get another surveyor, make sure they're licensed, and let's see how that one comes out. But there should be a very definite description.
Got it. Final question. A viewer says, I recently had surgery and assumed I would get paid sick leave, but my employer says they don't offer it. Are they required to do that to provide it, or what are the options?
Well, it depends. There's two categories. There's a subscriber and a non-subscriber. What I mean is, do they subscribe to Texas workers' compensation insurance? If they have workers' comp coverage, then there are going to be some benefits if that injury occurred during the course and scope of employment. If they are a non-subscriber, then no, they are not required to provide those benefits. Now, you could apply through FMLA, the Family Medical Leave Act, to protect your job while you are out because you are injured or sick. But that's about the only thing you would be able to do if they were a non-subscriber to Texas workers' compensation insurance.
And FMLA has nothing to do in terms of guaranteeing salary, correct? As I understand
Correct.
Yeah,
it protects the position.
That's absolutely right. All right, Judge, it's always good to see you. We appreciate your insights.
Thank you so much.
All right, Judge Courtney Arkeen there in Orange County. Friends, if you've got questions for the judge, you know where to go. 12newsnow.com/askthejudge, and there's a form that you can fill out right there.